What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Campbell, and we're back with another video. Now, if it's your first time checking out my channel, please do me a favor. Please hit that subscribe button as well as turn on that notification bell. That way you're notified anytime I drop some content. As well as leaving a like down below. It helps the algorithm, it helps my channel continue to grow and be pushed out in front of more people so they can soak up this free game and this free information. If this isn't your first time clicking on my channel, I want to welcome you back to the trenches. It's your boy Meech reporting live, and we got some fire content for y'all boys today. Now, before we dive into the video, please do me a favor. Please follow my social medias. Please follow my Instagram, follow my Snapchat, and follow my Twitter. That way you up to date everything that's going on in my personal life, and that way you can stay in the loop with everything I have going on outside of business, finance, and YouTube. Today we're going to talk about how laziness can keep you from being successful and ultimately hold you back from being financially free. Now, when I say financially free, I'm simply saying that you make enough money to pay your bills and still live leisurely. That if you want to go on a vacation, if you want to do certain things, you don't necessarily have to plan for it or budget because you already got it, because you worked so hard that you're financially free. If you have emergencies or things that pop up or things that you have to pay for, you have the finances. If your car breaks down or you get in a car accident and you got to cash out on a new car tomorrow, you don't want to wait on your insurance, you have the financial freedom to do so. That's what I mean by being financially free. All your bills is paid, but you still got money to kind of do whatever you want to do. And when things do pop up in life, you're prepared and you're ready to deal with it. First things first, man, believing in yourself is so real. Like, I talk about this all the time. If you don't believe in yourself, man, don't expect me to. If you telling me, yeah, I want to be successful, like, nah, man, you better put some bass in your chest. You got to mean it. So you telling people I want to be successful, you have to mean it. You got to talk with that confidence. You got to talk with that swag, you feel me? And even if you don't feel it, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Zill, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if you know, you know. But yeah, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. But yeah, man, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But if you don't believe in yourself, don't expect anybody else to. Self-belief is so real. People used to laugh at me when I used to tell them my dreams and stuff. When I told people I was going to league or when I was going to college, people laughed at me. People told my dreams were unrealistic, that it would never happen. Granted, from their position, do I understand why they had a little doubt? I do. You know what I'm saying? I was in and out of jail. I was skipping school. I like literally had dropped out. I was out of school for like 2 months, and then I came back and, you know what I'm saying, like, got locked up. And yeah, that's why I never got my high school diploma. Funny story. Well, I did, but I ended up getting it later at a later date. I didn't get my high school diploma when I was supposed to, you feel me? I finessed that whole situation. But we'll do that for a whole nother time. Actually, I might not ever tell y'all that. You know what I'm saying? I've done some funny stuff in my life. But yeah, so granted, I don't necessarily blame them for how they felt about me. I remember telling people I was going to college, and people was like, man, you can't even finish high school. How you going to finish college and stuff like that? And I tell people, man, I'm going to league. And they're like, man, you only played 1 year and you wasn't even that good. And this is and that. And people used to laugh at my dreams. I didn't take it personal. I tell people I was going to be rich, I was going to be successful. People didn't believe me. And now those are the same ones around here sucking out here. I know what that means. Out here sucking. Out here, yo, big bro put me on. And yo, bro, what's up, my boy? Like, I'm so proud of you, man, because you helped me out. And all these women, the same ones who used to diss me, used to laugh at me when I had my babies. Now, that's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, man. So the same ones who used to laugh at me, now they want to be around me. They want to be up under me. They want to be with me. And had I not believed in myself, I would have never gotten to that point, because even though nobody else saw that vision and those dreams for myself, I saw them for myself, and I made sure I went to accomplish it. Now, was it as smooth as I'd like to? Hell no, man. Like I said, I've been homeless. I done been through some man. I done went to 3 different universities. Like, yeah, no, it's been a tough journey. Now, don't get it messed up, you feel me? It's been a very, very tough, very, very long journey. It's been way harder than admittedly, it's been harder than I'd liked it had been. Obviously, I want it to be as smooth as possible, but that's never life. So I did make it to this point, but man, it has been a journey. And what you also have to understand is, when it comes to that self-belief, people are gonna tear you down because they doubt their own goals, they doubt their own lives, they doubt their own dreams. People speak out of their own insecurities. So if I'm a person who never did anything in my life and I never accomplished anything, and I see somebody who wants to do more than me, I think it's natural for those people, because of the environments they come from, especially in the trenches, it's natural for these people to just tear each other down. Like, man, you ain't gonna do that, and it ain't gonna never happen. Ain't nobody looking for you, and ain't nobody gonna subscribe to your YouTube channel. Ain't nobody gonna draft you. Like, that's the way they think. They're really such negative people that they project their own insecurities onto other people. It's like people who are maybe not comfortable with their appearance or their physical appearance, they might project that onto other people. So they might attack everybody else's physical appearance simply because they're not happy with themselves and how they're doing physically, or maybe financially, or mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever the situation may be. Like, anything you push your mind to, you can really do it. And it sounds so cliche, but it's so true. Like, when you believe in yourself, and you believe in something, you believe in a goal, a dream, a vision, and you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing to it, eventually you're going to accomplish it, and you're going to eventually get to it. Now, like I said, how easy it is or how hard it is, man, that's God's plan, you feel me? But we have no control over that. But when you're willing to persevere and endure so much to get to where you want to be, it's inevitable. You're bound to get to where you want to be. And I'm not giving y'all groundbreaking information. This ain't something that's gonna like just change your life, because this stuff you know and you heard. But I'm trying to give it to you from a different perspective, you feel me? I'm trying to kick this game to a little bit different way, so you can maybe listen to it and receive it maybe a little different than you have in the past. So I can almost guarantee you that everybody watching this video has heard bits and pieces, if not everything I'm saying right now. Because at the end of the day, all these success and motivation stuff is all regurgitated information. It's just a whole bunch of people spewing out the same information. They just giving it to you in a different way. A lot of people are stuck where they are because they want to be comfortable. They sitting in that same city, in that same state, and they want help, but at the same time they don't accept help. They say they want to do things, and you give them solutions to their issues, and they don't follow through. They don't listen to those things. And you've got to get out. You got to explore. You got to venture out. You got to meet new people, experience new things in life. And getting out of the trenches, getting out of Polk County, Florida has helped me in so many different ways, because it's helped me just understand and learn more about myself and understand more about different people and different cultures. Because had I stayed here, I would have had a very, very boxed in, very, very narrow and ignorant personality and way of thinking. But being out and about and being able to experience different things about life has helped change my life, my perspective for the greater. And those are things I'm genuinely thankful and things I'm genuinely appreciative for as well. So when people have no goals, no ambitions, and they don't want to leave their home, or they want to stay home and stay comfortable, man, those are usually people who end up not maximizing on their potential or doing what they're fully capable of doing. Sometimes you might not be succeeding in that area that you're in, like that hometown or that home city, that home state, simply because it might be a dark cloud of energy over you. And sometimes you got to relocate to get that dark cloud of energy from over you. Granted, now had I not moved to California after I got out, started life out there, I wouldn't have been homeless. So I'd have been a lot more comfortable just at home with my mama, you know what I'm saying, staying at the crib. But you fast forward 6-7 years now, man, where would I have really been at? You feel me? Like, man, I would have been a bum. Like, let's just be honest, I would have been a bum, or I'd have been dead or back in jail. You feel me? I feel like this, I had to get away from this place. It's not a bad place at all, but I was surrounded by a whole bunch of like-minded individuals. And the minute I started to branch out and get away, and being in California, being in Texas, being in Michigan, Chicago, Kansas, Missouri, like being in all these different places, I've learned so much about different cultures and different people, and I understand life from a different perspective. And those are things that ultimately have helped me grow. And I apply a lot of these practices to my business practices as well as just my everyday life, because I understand that I don't have the answers to everything, and there's nothing wrong with adapting, changing, and adopting new philosophies from different people or different cultures. Another thing that's extremely important that I try not to beat people over the head with it, but I believe, like, you know, saying God is so pivotal in terms of success and where we want to be and how far we're going to be in life. Like, you know what I'm saying, like laziness and all those different things, obviously those things are going to keep you from where you want to be. Like complacency, that ties into like not wanting to leave your own city and home state, like trying to be comfortable, like being complacent with where you are in life and things like that, to project your own insecurities on people. But I feel like something that's probably more important than all those things put together is your relationship with God. We might not see a lot of successful people openly praying or doing all these different things, but a lot of these people do believe in God. And a lot of the millionaires and people that I've been around have relationships with God. Now, it varies in terms of what you consider a strong faith and a weak faith. You break it down to the core, all these people have a relationship with God. And I think that's extremely important. And I'm not just talking any God. Me personally, my Lord and Savior is Jesus Christ. And that's something I'm going to always be proud of. Something I will always contribute to all of my success. The reason why I'm still alive and still here today is because of Jesus. Those are things as well. I think that's just extremely important. Like praying, it keeps you grounded. I always tell people, man, worst case scenario, God isn't real. Even though he is. Let's say worst case scenario, God isn't real. You wasted your whole life praying and trying to be a better person, trying not to commit certain sins, asking for forgiveness, trying to do the right thing, trying to do right by people, following practices in the Bible. Let's say in the event that God is real and you spent your whole life denying him, your whole life saying he doesn't exist, or making all these arguments, these claims that he doesn't exist. Man, we ain't gonna get too deep into it because my channel's not about that. But you know what I'm saying? You can do the math. 2 + 2 = 4, you feel me? 4 as in you burning in hell. I just try to make little quick informational videos like this because a lot of y'all haven't been through what I've been through. A lot of y'all ain't never been locked up or homeless or gone through the things I've gone through. I always say, like, I've been through so much. We ain't gonna get too deep into it, but in terms of just like extortion, crimes, catching bodies, man, robberies, there's so much different stuff that I've been exposed to and things I've experienced, and I'm still here today. I'm still a walking testimony where I can tell y'all about these things and say that, you know what, I've changed my life and I'm able to become successful based off these different things. And if I can make it here, any of y'all can. Y'all have no excuse, you feel me? Like if I'm able to go get 2 bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and a doctorate degree, and I didn't graduate on time, come on now, you feel me? Like, what's your excuse? we have none. None of us have any excuses, man. So we got to continue to apply ourselves. We got to take in this little bit of information, regardless if it's common sense or not. Common sense ain't so common. And we've got to adopt these practices and these philosophies and use them in our everyday lives. So if you made it to this point in the video, do me a favor, drop a gorilla emoji. Let me know you've been watching it. Drop the palm tree emoji, man. Just like Zach Hill, you feel me? And if you haven't already, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button as well as turn on that notification bell. That way you're notified every time that I drop some content. As well, while you're at it, please leave a like. That way you can help the algorithm, help my channel grow. If you enjoy my content, let's push it out in front of more people. Let's continue to like, let's continue to share, let's continue to comment on these videos so that more people can see my content and we can continue to get exposed to more and more people, and more people can come to the trenches. And before we end off this video, man, please follow me on my social medias. That way you can stay in the loop and up to date with everything I got going on. Y'all know I love y'all, man. Y'all know I'm thankful of y'all, man. I support y'all, man, because y'all support me, man. Continue to keep commenting down there. I see the new faces. I love and I enjoy interacting with y'all, man. I continue to heart comments. I continue to pin comments. Any comment that's relevant to the subject at hand, or inspirational or motivational, or just something that I was touched by, I will pin your comment. I pin a comment every video. I heart every comment. I reply to almost every comment as well. So continue to show me love. I'm continuing to show y'all love, man. We're on a grind to 1K, man. We're getting closer and closer each and every video. I'm just so thankful for y'all, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for helping change my life as well, man. Y'all hold me accountable, and I'm thankful for that, man. Y'all be in my DMs talking y'all little shit. I don't get mad because I know it's out of love, you feel me? So I'm thankful. I love y'all, man, and I'm gonna catch y'all back in this video.